A lot of whistles in that game. One maybe if they were going to blow at the end, they didn't. So, you guys were able to pull it out. I mean, how tough was it?
I mean, there's really no words to explain how tough that game was. We got a lot of calls not go our way. We just kept fighting and digging, and it worked out for us.
Tyrone, stay.
Real tough night, I mean, shooting-wise, just to kind of get going. Talk about that, and then obviously you were able to come in late and really hit, some big shots too.
Yeah, I was just trying to find my rhythm throughout the game. My shot really wasn't dropping. I still wanted to be aggressive. I knew sooner or later it was going to drop, so the one that counted, it dropped, and that's all that matters. So.
You know it was a good block.
Yeah,
no question about it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Were you a little surprised, Tyrone, that the whistle didn't blow? I mean, it had blown the entire night.
I wouldn't even think about that. I was just trying to stop them from scoring. That's all I had on my mind. I'm a defensive player. I think defense first, so I try to make a defensive play in the clutch time. So I wasn't thinking about the refs because they was on their side. Well, it seemed like they was on their side the whole time. So try to stay to where I go. Yes.
I mean, how difficult was it to keep that aggressive when, obviously the calls weren't going against you. They were getting a lot of the whistles and stuff. And I mean, it has to play with your mind a little bit as a player or as a team, or does it not?
I think it's all like our team. It starts with the bench. The bench feeds us energy, so we all stick together. So as long as I know my teammates got my back and I got their back, what I'm saying, it don't matter. We don't care about the refs or their team. We just gonna stick to what we know, and we gonna stay together. No matter if we down by 30, we up by 30. We gonna stay together. No matter if the refs against us or anything, refs against us or with us, we gonna stay together no matter what.
Did you think DeAndre Levy grabbed the face mask or not last week? Hey, the one time the whistle didn't blow in this game was, maybe on a borderline call, but Tyrone goes up there, gets that ball, and he gets rewarded for being aggressive.
Yeah, it was a bang play, and he got it at the top of his jumps. I mean, there was a lot of plays. It was a hard-fought game. I thought the end of regulations and Breland's shot at the end of regulation. I wasn't quite sure what happened there. It was just a hard-fought game. A tough game to officiate because both teams were really competing at a high level. Just leave it at that.
I mean, especially defensively. I mean, the guys really got at it and played hard. I mean, obviously with on the inside, and then Prisdall.
I thought Prisdale was tremendous. I mean, he's a fifth-year guy. He's been around a long time. He's had some, he's played in a lot of big games for us, and he's always been a really solid defender. His technique, his strength, his just awareness is really good. And I mean, we needed every bit of that tonight. I thought Nick Waddell and Darius Norman too. I thought they all did a good job. But certainly Mike, he expended a ton of energy out there. That was huge. And even with that, we didn't exactly stop him. He's a great player.
How important is this game for you guys right now going into the break and beating the division leader just in terms of confidence?
Well, I just think every game's important. Obviously, we're trying to figure out are we a good team or not. And I told our guys that we're going to be in the race. Well, you got to start stringing wins together. And certainly, this was a game. Tech is going to be in the race. I mean, they're the team to beat. So. Tiebreakers, everything else, it's huge. You got to beat them somewhere along the line, and so we defended our home turf, and certainly it's got to help our confidence some. We've had a good week, I thought, even with exams. I thought we had a good week of practice, and we really kind of refocused on our man-to-man defense, and I've seen signs of it being better, our intensity, our positioning, things like that. I think some of our newer guys in particular are starting to get it a little bit.
There was a struggle, obviously, with both defenses going at it from 20, and then JT coming up with big shots. at the end when they just seemed it took them a while to just kind of get any kind of rhythm.
Well, I thought in regulation, I remember looking up there at one time, and in my mind, I often say when we play Tech, I usually feel like it's the first team to 60 wins. And I think in regulation was like 62 to 62, and that's about right. We were both in the 50s, and I thought, God, it's always this way. You know, we played a game with them a couple years ago. I think it was 48-42. So both teams defend hard. Both teams are physical. So I told our guys, this is not going to be a high-scoring, run up and down game. It's just going to be a turf war.